Start recording. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to. I almost said Random Fact Friday because that's what we usually
We can
record first.
do Winnie the Pooh pathologically test as well.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's do that after this one.
All right.
Uh, but we are. Chris, you showed me this. What the fuck is the Sonic Syndrome test?
It basically tells you like what your personality most matches the Sonic characters, but also maybe possibly what mental disorders you have that are similar.
Jesus Christ.
And there's a Winnie the Pooh one too.
Okay. Do we both have the same first question? I put others' needs way above my own.
No.
Oh,
I think it's the same questions, but like same 35 questions, but it like rotates which one it asks first.
gotcha. Uh, so I'm recording my screen, and then Chris is just gonna say what answer he picks for whatever question he does on his end. So for my first question, it is I put others' needs way above my own. Uh, I definitely feel that way. I would say I not all the way to agree, but like the second bar to agree, because there have been several times in the past where I have helped people with bills and money uh, when I had my own shit going on that I needed to take
Yeah.
care of, which I don't regret.
Like same.
Yeah,
Uh,
like I like uh I always like
we have the joke of Avery, you and I keep giving ourselves each other the same $50 in a circle. It feels like a lot
well
of the time.
I told you that I told you the story with Avery like the other week like last week when he got paid he was like hey like the new Elden Ring game came out and I'm like yeah I saw it but I don't really have enough. Oh, this was last pay period for me. And I was like, yeah, I seen it, but like I have like bills and stuff that I still got to take care of. And he's like, hey, what's your PayPal again? And I'm like, ho, don't do it. And he's like, why can't I do nice things for my friends? And it's like, well, I would just feel weird, you know? Anyway, what's your question one?
I feel that I am smarter than everyone else. I wonder which character this aligns with.
Well, how much do you agree with that statement?
I must say, disagree.
Oh, you disagree. Interesting. Well, I feel like you are smart you're smarter than other people in some dynamics. Like for example, you know a lot more about dinosaurs than I will ever know.
Well, I think it's that, to me, I think IQ tests are bullshit.
Mhm.
Um, I think mostly that doesn't, IQ test doesn't describe how intelligent you are. IQ test describes how familiar you are with the questions asked by the IQ test.
Mhm.
Um, I'm a big proponent that knowledge is. So I'm going to say it's not universal in the sense that you could learn about anything, but not everyone learns about everything, and other people are like you can be special. It's like specialists where you can be really knowledgeable in one field, but not so much knowledgeable in another one.
Mhm.
And I feel that's generally most people.
Mhm.
Uh, and I also am a big proponent that the only stupid people are the people who refuse to learn,
Mhm.
which unfortunately is a decent amount of people.
All right.
But I think that you should always be learning because when you stop, you you might as well die.
Yeah. All right. Next question. I crave admiration for my ideas and achievements. I would say this is a hard agree for me because that's kind of why I want to get into voice work and stuff. I want people to recognize me and like stuff like that. Does that make me a little bit narcissistic and vain? Actually, no, it doesn't. Like, there's nothing wrong with like wanting to be recognized for something, right? Like you know, like doing something and people enjoying it. What's your second question?
I stick to rules and routines with no exceptions.
Oh, that's like a hard disagree for you, isn't it?
Probably. Although I do find myself getting into routines more or less out of habits that I try to break, but I
Hmm.
end up not really.
I should be quiet, like, and let you answer the question instead of being like, "Oh, this is what it is for you," because I feel like that's gonna, uh, what's the
The
word?
third question: I am haunted by memories I cannot let go of.
Oof.
Yeah,
My third question: duty matters more to me than fun or relaxation. I'm gonna say, towards disagree because, I really value my what's the word you've probably seen the Tumblr post of like friend, hey, what are you doing tonight? Me, nothing. Friend, oh, okay, cool, well, I want to do, like, do you want to like go out? And then me, no, 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 you don't understand, the thing that I'm doing tonight is nothing.
yeah.
I'm probably gonna do something tonight, but, like, the filler is nothing. But yeah. What did you choose for your third question?
Oh, now on the fourth one.
Oh, you're on the fourth one. Okay. Uh, I feel uneasy if things aren't done the right way. Uh,
I crave admiration for my ideas and achievement. Oh, so this is a question you got earlier.
yeah. Okay. So they are the same questions.
Yeah,
Uh, I kind of want to say that I hard agree on this because with I feel uneasy if things aren't done the right way, because I feel like there's been several cases. Uh, well, I guess right is subjective. What's the word? Like when I'm at work, there are points where I'm like transferring, like, a lot of product between rooms, and like the other day, the manager that was working with us on like floor set and stuff was like, "Oh, just take like take the cart with you," and it's like, uh, okay, I guess I'll do that. Uh, Even though it didn't like feel right, because I liked carrying things between rooms, and like obviously having the cart would make things, what's the word, like, easier overall for me, because I'm not carrying just like two baskets between two rooms. I can like load up this one cart with multiple baskets, but it just didn't feel right. Question 5. Oh yeah, I don't handle criticism well. It stings too much. Yeah. Oh yeah. Hey, fun fact for the people that are watching this video.
like when I told you your art that you was really your painting that one time was really washed out, and you should probably add more color. And you told me to hang myself.
No, no, that's that's a okay, that didn't happen. So, for the people who are watching who don't know, uh, a couple months back, like during like the Christmas holiday season, if I remember correctly, I auditioned for a porn game. Uh, I'll say it outright, like
Don't.
no, no, I won't say the name of the game.
Okay.
Like, I also don't have any ill will towards the creators of this game, because I think they're gonna make a very interesting game. I saw the gameplay for it, and it's like horny Plants vs Zombies. I know that sounds weird, uh, but I submitted my like voice lines for the game, which was more just grunts and groans, and they said that they would get back to me. They told everybody that they would get back to them
Oh,
at like this
was it
point.
your Ahiego voice that failed
No,
inspection?
no, no. They gave me no other criticism besides, "We're sorry, but your voice clips are not up. Like there's too much noise in the background," and it's like, well, what the fuck do you mean by that? Like 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 I had turned everything off in the room, essentially, and I had like put myself underneath my blanket. Like my mic and my blanket were under, like I was under my blanket with my mic and myself, and because I don't really have a recording studio, or like a place to like help dampen like audio issues. So I would have liked to know a little bit more, and that still eats me up inside. Not in like oh, it makes me depressed, but like, what the fuck did you mean by that? And why didn't you give me a little bit more criticism so like I could like be better in the future? Anyway, question 6. I assume you're like several questions ahead of me. Uh,
I'll just say my question number 5 is for me. I can't sit still. I need to keep moving or doing something. So I don't know what to answer for this because one hand, I am physically not active. On the other hand, I'm usually always doing multiple things at the same time.
mm-hmm.
So I don't know what to do.
uh,
I would put disagree because I think this is like you physically need to keep moving.
no, well, like, do you like bounce your leg like while you're sitting and stuff?
No.
Okay, yeah, no, I think I would say that is a good way to put it. Okay, so question 6 for me. I second guess my ability despite my success. Hard agree. I'm not successful, but I am definitely second guessing myself all the fucking time.
This is another one that's tricky for me. I don't care about praise or connection.
Oh,
I don't care about praise. I do value connecting with other people.
yeah, kind of weird to put those in the same question.
Just answer neutrally.
Next question. I worry about mess. Oh, hard agree. Every time I DM, it is the worst. It's every time I DM, it's the worst for me because it's like, uh, even though I prepare to the best of my abilities, uh, I like there are some instances. Like as I'm like speaking like in the mindset of like we're talking about like D&D right now, uh and like me DMing, like no matter how much I prepare, I always feel like I'm gonna fuck up really bad no matter what. Anyway, question 7 for. Oh wait, you already said question 7 for you was kind of triggering. Next question.
No, next question for me was: do you prefer being alone or dealing with others?
Huh? How's that a disagree versus agree question?
Uh, I feel uneasy if things aren't done the right way.
Ooh.
I mean, I get annoyed.
I
I guess I'm not annoyed if you do something and it's different from the way I do it, but it is accomplished. I'm fine with it. It's when you do something and you do it away, and I'm like, hey, that's not, and then you do it anyway, and then you fuck it up, and then we have to fix it. That is annoying to me.
I
Well, not you in particular, but like
Oh no,
when
I know.
in general, like
I know
people do that.
not necessarily a certain situation, but I know who this could be applied to, and I'm choosing to keep my mouth shut. Uh,
Who?
I'll tell you after we're done recording. I feel detached from others like I don't belong. Uh, I kind of want to say I agree.
Do I come off as cold and uncaring, even when I don't need to be? What
I
would you think?
I mean, I don't want to influence your choices. What do you think?
I asked you.
Uh, hmm. I would I wouldn't say hard agree. I would say like the notch before agree. Like sometimes you're a little, how do I put it? Not crass necessarily, but I do feel like there have been situations in the past where like um an argument has sparked up between like like you were involved with an argument between like individuals, and it kind of blew up, and I feel like nobody ended up apologizing to each other afterwards, even you. Does that make sense? I would say like agree, but not hard agree. So like the little like line. Uh, I see myself as destined for greatness. Hard disagree.
I overthink every step before I take it. Somewhat. Other neutral.
Uh, I come off as cold even when I don't mean to. Okay, I know I was being coy about it, like, but like this is a hard question because I don't necessarily know if I'm being cold or not. So I guess it's. Would you say that I come off as cold if even when I don't mean to be?
Uh, it's come off as cold as that, and you do come off in the sense of you don't give a shit
Uh huh.
sometimes. Is what you could give the thing of.
Anyway, but not necessarily a cold feeling, right? Like, well, I mean, could indifferent and cold be kind of used interchangeably?
Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah.
Sorry, I opened Tumblr up for a second, and the fucking Muppet Joker is staring me in the face. I'll hit with like the slightly agree. Uh,
Can't let go of a task until it's perfect.
Question 11. I feel lost without someone to guide or support me. Uh, I would say disagree. Hard disagree for this question because like uh I feel pretty autonomous by myself. Uh, and if there is a situation like what's the word, like if there is a situation where I need to self guide myself, uh and somebody else is involved, I will always tell that person like, hey, this is the thing that I ended up doing instead of the thing that you told me to do, because the thing that you told me to do was not going to work out, and usually it works out a good portion of the time.
So I'm not responding mostly because I realize like we've been recording for a bit and we should probably like get through these. So I just been
uh
answering.
Oh, hey, we've only been recording for 17 minutes, but I can pick up the pace. I don't.
Yeah, we're 17 minutes, so we're less than after the quiz.
I mean, isn't this is just a regular factutainment video?
Yeah,
Whatever we're recording for, it takes forever to get to it because we get off on side tangents. I don't care about praise or connection. Uh, Disagree because I do in fact enjoy connections and also being praised. Uh, I feel like I need to oh, this is a triggering question. I feel like I need to fix everyone's problems. Hard agree. Even though some problems cannot be fixed. Uh, I can't relax.
emotions feel distant or irrelevant to me.
Uh,
Yeah,
I can't relax when something feels uncertain. I would say soft agree to that.
second guess my abilities despite my successes.
I get tense or angry when something triggers me. Uh, I would say yeah.
Duty matters to me more than fun or relaxation.
Uh, I struggle to focus on slow, boring tasks. Yeah, that's why I'm taking Ritalin. Uh, I stick to my rules and routines, no exceptions. Yep.
I focus on goals more than feelings or relationships.
I take bold risks to show off my genius. Disagree. I overthink every step before I take it. Hard agree. I'll do anything to keep someone I love close to me. Ah, fuck.
What?
No, I'm just thinking of the question. I'd do anything to keep someone I love close to me. Uh, and it kind of depends on the thing in question.
I can't relax when something feels uncertain. Agree.
I focus on goals, not feelings or relationships. Disagree. I really like feelings and relationships. Uh, I act on impulse even when I know I should think first. I guess that kind of depends on the impulse. Uh, what was I gonna say? Uh, would you call impulse buying an impulse?
Yes, it's in the name.
Okay, then yeah, agree. Oh, I'm haunted by memories I can't let go of. Hard agree. I love the thrill of taking risks without a hard disagree. I literally had several panic attacks in New York because I did not fully plan the whole trip out. Emotions feel distant or irrelevant to me. Hard disagree. Uh, I prefer being alone over dealing with others. Uh, Disagree, but it's a soft disagree. No, sorry, not disagree. It's a soft agree. I get It's more of a what's the word? I more have like if it's one-on-one situation, if I'm like hanging out with somebody like one-on-one, uh, I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty cool with that. I could go for a while, but with like big groups of people, that's when I start to feel myself wear thin. I get distracted easily, jumping from one thing to the next. Hard agree. Uh, I struggle to trust even when I want to. Soft agree. I can't sit still. I need to keep moving or doing something. Agree. Take my responsibilities more seriously than most. Disagree. I can't let go of a task until it's perfect. Soft agree. Keep my guard up to avoid getting hurt again. Hard agree. I fear being abandoned or left behind. Hard agree. I cling to relationships even though they're tough. I need to prove that I'm smarter than everyone else. No, I didn't. I need to prove that I'm funnier than everybody else. Okay, and then finish. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't share your screen, so I don't know what you got.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did share your screen?
Yeah, it's shared right now.
Oh, one second. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there it is.
I hate looking at these pie slices.
Oh, you got. Hang on a second. You got anxiety for
Mm-hmm.
Tails is your highest one,
Yeah.
and then followed by
Shadow.
Shadow and Sonic. Then Amy, then Knuckles, then Amy, then Metal Sonic, then Eggman. All right,
Hey,
I got one second. Hang on.
oh, that's what schizoid is?
What?
Let's see. A condition in schizoid personality disorder, a condition in which people avoid social activities and interacting and interacting with others. I thought it was a just a derogatory. I thought it was a derogatory term for somebody with schizophrenia.
Yeah, and those are mine.
Hang on. Let me. Are you sharing your screen?
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Hang on. Let me. Neat. Let's see. Can I swap this mid? I can. This is gonna look off-putting. But yeah, this is Chris's. Let's see. Oh, How were you able to thread the needle? 80% with Tails, 80% with Shadow, 70-70. And then how do you have more antisocial tendencies than I do?
I'm just alone a lot.
Oh wait, wait, does that say 25 or 75?
75. So I got 80 for Shadow, 80 for 75 for Metal, 70 for Knuckles, 70 for Amy, 20 for Sonic, 20 for Eggman.
Okay. Uh, but what is your like over? Oh my god. Hang on. Oh, this is gonna look bad during the record. It's fine. It's fine.
You got Tails anxiety. I got multiple results.
Oh, like it, there, like it gives you like all the different.
Since you appear to have two or more equally prominent matches, it's possible that you were an equal fit for all these matches. On the other hand, it's possible that you simply answered all the questions in such a way that you tied results. Even though in reality you may have a different match or may not.
I would still allow. Okay, that's fucked up. So it doesn't like it's just like hey, you have multiple matches instead of like showing
Yeah.
you the other match. Like damn. Okay, so Tails' anxiety. Tails is Sonic's loyal wingman, a fox whose brilliance is shadowed by a buzzing mind that won't quiet down. His anxiety hums through every gear he tweaks, overanalyzing plans, fretting over friends, and doubting his own smarts. Despite his genius, in the Sonic saga, he's the kid who builds planes and panics, always wondering if he's good enough to keep up with Sonic. He's a warrior with a wrench, second guessing victories and churning out what ifs. His tales twirling a tick of nervous energy. Tails' maladaptation is a fragile dance. His intellect shines, but his fear dims it. A constant tug between courage and caution that keeps him grounded yet restless.
Hmm. So
Sorry.
we're similar in some regards because
Yeah, because
so basically we're similar in both PTSD and anxiety.
mhm.
Uh, you take the ADHD from you, and for me, you just turn that into schizoid, and then you reduce Eggman to bump up Knuckles and Amy by a decent margin.
Yeah. Anyway, so question: do we want to take the? We've only
Winnie the
been
Pooh, sure.
yeah, Winnie the Pooh. We've only been recording for 30 minutes. We could do another one real fast. What was the? It was the Pooh. What?
Pooh pathology test.
Pooh pathology test. So is it gonna be uh this test provides information on personality styles for educational purposes only. Information provided as is and should not be construed to constitute professional services or warrant any kind. For more, could you imagine a fucking like like a fucking like anti-vaxxer patient like you know like a WebMD like parent or something being like I had my kid take the poo pathology test and the sonic disorders test and this is what they have. Okay, so yeah, this is the poo pathology test. Our professor, Dr. Sarah Shea, Dr. Kevin Gordon, and associates study the characters of Winnie the Pooh and conclude that each of them can be linked to a. Oh God, is this okay? Okay, not to shit on scientists, but is this like is this just the theory of like each of the different like Winnie the Pooh characters represents like a fucked up like a mental disorder? Includes each of them can be linked to a definitive psychiatric diagnosis. Which Winnie the Pooh character do you resemble? For each of the following statements, indicate how well it applies to you below. Okay, my first question: when things get too boring, I feel compelled to start adding a little color to the situation to get the party started. Uh, Honestly, I would say I agree.
Mine is I feel better about making big decisions if I get others to suggest a course of action. Somewhat. I care about spending my money wisely so I can have in situations. I try to do that, and then life happens.
I take things too literally so that I often miss the intention behind what people are trying to say. I kind of want to say I agree with that. Not like hard agree or super agree, but just like somewhat agree.
Yeah.
Uh
I seem to have so much energy that I can be exhausting and annoying to others. Disagree. I have no energy
people
ever.
people think I say strange things. That's true. In my mind, I am sure they are talking about me behind my back, picking apart every little thing that I said or did. Hard agree.
I think little about the negative consequences of my actions. Slightly disagree.
Hard agree on this question because do you know how often I see like people like like I wake up and I check my phone and I see like Discord and I'll see Beth and Avery in like a Discord call together in the Discord, and my mind immediately like jumps to the worst, like, oh god, are they talking about me? But then it's like, oh wait, no, they're probably playing Magic the Gathering.
That's my go-to. Is like, oh, they're playing Magic together.
Yeah. Okay. What
uh, I talk more and think faster than others.
Ooh, this is going to be a question that is going to be triggering for you when it pops up. Uh, when I start feeling down, it's as if I keep sinking until I hit rock bottom.
I am often told that I am a respected person.
Uh, for question
Not
four,
really.
question four, I'm gonna, I'm not gonna hard disagree. I'm gonna like put it middle of the road. People sometimes tell me I give unrelated answers to their questions. Hard agree.
I take things too often, miss the intent behind what people are saying. Eh, Somewhat agree.
Even when things are going fine for me, I am anxious that it won't last. Hard agree.
I am undersensitive to social cues and the prospect of danger. Agree.
I seem to have so much energy that I can sometimes be exhausting or annoying to others. Uh, I mean, I
I
guess it. Sorry, you say your thing.
don't, I don't feel I deserve to be happy.
Oof. Uh, so this one's kind of weird because I do have like I don't have like what's the word? I have like a specific energy that I would say that people are exhausted by, but I feel like the energy that they are talking about is like, like if I was up and moving a whole lot. I'll still go off of the crazy energy and I'll say that I feel like you guys are kind of exhausted by me sometimes.
I finish my work and chores pertaining to hobbies and fun. Honestly, it's typically the opposite way. Like I usually finish the chores, but it's like to do things with people is usually my mornings, and then I do chores in my evenings.
Hmm. My thoughts jump from topic to topic with little consistency or control. Agree. I'm often told that I am a very correct and respected person. Uh, Disagree. I don't think I've heard a nice thing said from any of you about anything. I'm kidding. No. You guys say nice things about me.
I often think the interactions with other people are more trouble than they're worth. Disagree.
When I feel overwhelmed by my senses, I have to isolate myself to shut them down. Hard agree.
My thoughts have a tendency to run in strange loops and dwell on weird themes.
Well, do they?
Not really.
I am always worried about one thing or another. Not hard agree, but like one step below it.
I frequently lose things, forgetting where I put my stuff. Not really, but I do occasionally lose things. But I usually lose things where it's like if I put something one spot, I remember where it's at. But then if that gets moved, then I'll lose track of it on occasion.
I put all
If
my.
you know what I'm saying?
No, I know what you mean.
Like I'm used to putting my keys in the dish by my bed. But if I put my keys in the dish by the door, I'll check the dish by my bed, and if it's not there, I'm like, where the fuck did I do with it?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Like when I go to bed, I'll put my glasses on top of my computer tower because I'm like my computer tower is like right next to me, and I'll like grab them from there. But there are occasions where I like put my glasses away on top of the table, and then when I wake up in the morning, I reach out to like grab my glasses off of my computer tower, and then I don't find them, and it's like where the fuck did they go? I finished my work and chores before tending to hobbies and fun. Uh, Light agree. I don't really have a lot of chores and stuff.
My thoughts jump from topic to topic with little consistency or control. It's not so much, but it's like if I think about something, then I think about another thing, and then I think about the other thing for too long, I'll forget about the first thing.
Yeah, what's the word? I had that question a few questions back, and that kind of happens to me sometimes where I need to what's the word? Uh, where I need to preference like, hey, so like what I'm about to say is not tangentially related to what we are discussing right now, but it's kind of related, I guess. I don't feel that things are under control unless I'm in charge. Disagree. I don't particularly like being in charge.
I don't mind, like, being in charge is not my go to, but I also don't mind being in charge when I am, if that makes any sense.
Well, actually, let me back it up. Let me not like disagree, but
Back
like
it
a
up, back it in. Let's just begin.
like a soft degree, because like what's the word? Uh, there are definitely occasions uh where I try to plan something for people, and if people don't lock the fuck in like the amount that I'm locking the fuck in, I do start to feel like things are starting to spiral out of control just a little bit.
It's like, I need you to lock the fuck in.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, next question. The thought of having no one in my corner to look out for me makes me seriously afraid. Uh, Not seriously afraid.
Sometimes people smile at me on the street, and I don't know why.
I don't know. If I saw you on the street, I would scream and run the other. I'm kidding. I would not do that. Uh,
When things get too boring, I feel compelled to start adding color to a situation to get the party started. Not really.
oh, I hard agreed on that one because that's the main problem that I have with DMing, especially modules. I try to throw some stank on the modules, and then it starts to spiral out of control. Uh,
I'm constantly daydreaming.
I frequently have problems staying with the task at hand.
I
Uh,
always make sure that my work is well planned and completed. Yeah,
I take care to spend my money wisely so that I can handle an unforeseen situation. Uh, unfor- I unfortunately have to say I like hard disagree. Unfortunately, my brain is caught in the chokehold of impulse buying. Uh,
well, it's like working at a mall for a decade does that to you.
I have not been working at the mall for a decade. What the fuck are you talking about?
It's almost 10 years, hasn't it, been?
I started working in like I yeah, I started working in 2021. I've only been around for 4 years.
Oh, I thought you worked at like, started working at like 2019, 2018.
No, 2019 like 2019 to 20.
Oh, 2018, you were like selling Dippin' Dots or some shit, right?
Yeah, no, I was that was the ballpark.
Yeah, okay.
Uh I'm constantly daydreaming, hard agree. I sometimes think that I have power. I sometimes think that I have powers that other people would not be able to understand. Yeah, I have those. It's called the power of autism. I feel better about making big decisions if I get others to suggest a course of action and then follow that. Uh, yeah, I would slightly agree with that. Actually, maybe I should go towards disagree because New York was a big decision. Wait, no, yeah, New York was a big decision that I made, but I just bought the tickets and stuff. Like for the show and then for the plane. Which hey, fun fact, I don't know if it's still a thing, but you can like go to buy your plane tickets and then pay for them in increments between when you like plan to buy them and when the plane takes off.
Interesting.
Yeah, I wish I knew that previously, so I could have just been like saving, like you know, like saving a little bit of money and then like adding to like to pay off the airplane ticket, like just from my main. I don't know where I'm going with this. I will say I will keep my answer as is though. I am uncomfortable around strangers and sometimes fantasize that they will hurt me. Uh I mean, fuck. Soft agree only for like just being uncomfortable around strangers. But then again, that's always kind of uh like, you know, like everybody is uncomfortable around everybody, you know what I mean? Chris, you still there?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay. But
So I was just
I,
focusing.
I don't think anybody's actively out to get me. Sometimes people smile at me in the street and I don't know why. Hard disagree. They cry actually. Sarcasm and tone of voice are often lost on me. I wouldn't say what's the word? It's mostly I have trouble reading like text tone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
People think I say strange things. And I'm sure they talk about me behind my back, picking it apart, every little thing I said or did. Like, people tell me the things I say are strange, but I don't think about them thinking I'm weird. So I'm just gonna keep saying neutral.
uh I'm gonna go off of this question with it just being like IRL talking, so I'm gonna hit hard disagree because I can tell when I feel like I can tell when somebody's being like sarcastic and I can kind of tell the tone of voice and stuff. My thoughts have a tendency to run in strange loops and dwell on weird things. Hard agree. Well, and I wish I could get rid of this. Uh, I don't know. I think my weird thoughts and random brain loops are kind of my charm, right? Winks at the camera, bats the prettiest eyelashes.
Winks with both eyes.
But you agree, right? Like my strangeness is one of my key points.
You are definitely not like other girls.
So yeah, I will say with this question, I will focus primarily on the. I wish I could get rid of
But
this.
you are manic.
I am manic. I'm not a pixie
Another
dream
word
girl.
for gay people are pixies.
I always make sure that my work is well planned and well structured. Disagree. Soft disagree.
I always worry about one thing or another. Yeah, because we live in hell.
If I made sure my work was well planned and well structured, I would do a better job of editing our videos. I am quick to act on a whim, thinking little about the negative consequences of my action. Yeah, I would say.
People sometimes tell me I give unrelated questions.
No, you see, you're the you get
I'm the
told.
person who answers the question, and other people I ask them a question and they answer with something completely different. Ow, my heart. You there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still here. I have Tumblr open on my phone, and like just I was just checking something, and it's a video of like it's a SpongeBob video, and it's like Squidward is like screaming at SpongeBob and stamping on a hat, and I'm like, is this the video I think it is? And I muted my mic so I could listen to it, and it's Squidward calling SpongeBob the F slur. It's like, yeah, this is the video I was thinking of. Uh, if a good thing comes my way, I don't feel happy about it. I don't feel I deserve to be happy. Uh, Soft disagree. I feel like everybody deserves to be happy. Uh,
I don't think my results are going to surprise you in the slightest.
oh, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll quick fire these last couple. I often think that interactions with other people are just more trouble than they are worth. Soft disagree. Uh, because I feel like I talked about this a little bit earlier, but
Sorry, I was yawning.
no, sorry that you were yawning.
Yeah, I was yawning. I don't know if your mic picked that up.
No, it's all right.
Or my mic picked that up.
It's all good. But what was I gonna say? Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. I talk more and think faster than others. I would say agree. I'm almost never happy. I can't really think of anything that would make me happy. Uh, Soft, maybe a little bit harder. Disagree. I frequently lose things forgetting where I put my stuff. I mean, in the past, I used to lose all my stuff all the time, but now I'm kind of able to keep track of everything. I am undersensitive to social cues and the prospect of danger. I'm gonna say agree just a little bit because I'm still on Grinder, and there are some crazy people on Grinder.
Yeah.
I have been oh this I have been sad most of my life. Disagree. When I am alone, I sometimes feel as if there is something or someone watching me. Uh, Disagree. I'm not being watched by the Hat Man. Yeah, I
Because
mean,
the Hat Man transitioned.
oh, I did not know that.
The Hat Woman now.
Oh, good for her. I'm not even
Her name
surprised.
is J.K. Rowling.
Hey, no, you leave the Hat Man out of this. Okay, not surprising anybody. Yep, no, this is the
It just says gay.
no, my highest rated score is Tigger at a 97%. He's ADHD, followed by Pooh, who is ADD, uh, then Piglet, who is anxiety. Uh,
Who's autism?
I mean, let's be honest, everybody's a little autistic. Then, Christopher, Christopher
Kanga
Robin, who is
Smash.
who hmm?
Said Kanga Smash.
Christopher Robin, who is schizophrenia apparently. Uh, then Rabbit, who is OCD at 43, and then finally 20% for depression with Eeyore. Let's see. Tigger, ADHD, impulsive, hyperactive. Unlike Pooh, who has inattentive ADD, Tigger has ADHD of the impulse hyperactive variety. He is always bouncing, getting overly excited, and cannot pay attention to one thing for too long. He has high stimulus threshold and trouble feeling fear. His overconfidence results in dangerous and reckless behavior on one hand, and the belief that he can do anything on the other. His abnormally high energy levels cause him to interrupt and intrude upon others, as well as to blurt out answers before a question has even been completed. Holy shit. Fuck off. His inability to learn from the
Being called out.
his inability to learn from the frightening and hazardous incidents he gets himself into means that he bounces back almost immediately and ever ready to pursue the next source of excitement. Okay, so when people connect the dots in like D&D or something to figure out like a like a plot point or something. That's them being good storytellers and paying attention to the story. But when I do it, it's I'm reaching. Like and then when I'm vindicated, everybody's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. And it's like, no, you don't get to gaslight me like this. At the time you made fun of me for this. Now I'm going to safely assume. Yep. Hang on. Let me. Uh, let's see. Open link. I'll go ahead and just open instead of swapping back over because that did not work out. Yeah. Oh wow. Zero Yeti has depression. More news at 11.
Wow.
What? Like.
Wow.
Sorry. I don't. Okay. I don't mean. I don't mean to be insensitive about it. It's just when I like when we first started this quiz, I was thinking in my mind, if Chris doesn't have high affinity for Eeyore, which I am 100% sure he will be on this he is going to be on this pie chart. Chris will probably have high affinity for him. But let's see. High affinity for Eeyore, which is depression, 87, followed by Piglet, who is anxiety, which is 73, followed by Rue, which is autism, then Rabbit, which is OCD, Pooh into ADD, then Christopher Robin, and then Tigger. Uh, that's kind of weird that your anxiety is higher here than what's the word? What was your Oh wait, no. Tails was still pretty high anxiety.
Yeah.
Uh, what does Eeyore's thing say?
Okay. All right. Eeyore, chronic depression. Eeyore experiences chronically low mood. He is always with symptoms of depression and depressed more days than not. He constantly looks at the negative, expects bad things to happen, and never tries to have a positive outlook on life. He doesn't try to be cheerful and experiences depression as a default state as opposed to episodic. His gloomy mood leads to a low self-esteem and feelings of despondency. Um, he accepts his state uh, as if it is hopeless to try and get out of it. He never has a manic episode, ruling out the possibility of bipolar disorder. He never wishes to harm others, which rules out the possibility of it being, I don't know, rules out the possibility of it being like projected onto others.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, this was us psychoanalyzing ourselves. Tune in next time when we go to therapy. I'm kidding now.
Let's see, there's a third test we could take.
Is there a third test that we could take?
I don't know.
Oh dear God. The pony test?
Let's do it.
And how long have we been recording? Almost an hour. Fuck it. Let's run it. Let's run it through real fast. Uh,
There's the wife test.
was the pony test also on your front page for this for the IDR labs?
No.
Okay, I'll send you a link then. Hang on. Right. This is probably gonna be more traditional.
The Star Wars test. There's a politics test.
Oh Jesus
The
Christ! No.
Greek gods test.
This
Game
quiz.
of Thrones test.
This one, okay, so welcome to the My Little Pony personality test. This is just for fun quiz. We'll take you on a magical journey through the enchanting world of Equestria. Discover which beloved character personality matches yours. From the studious and loyal Twilight Sparkle to the brave and spirited Rainbow Dash, each pony and dragon brings their own special sparkle to the friendship circle. Let's trot into Jesus Christ. Let's trot into the delightful world of
Let's just speed run this real
Okay,
fast.
I have a playful side next. I think every day is better with a little. Fuck you. Next. I'm quiet and shy, but I open with my closest friends. Hard agree. I love making things beautiful slight agree. I have a big heart and love giving thoughtful gifts. Not exactly thoughtful, but I love giving gifts. I'm super loyal and would do anything for a friend. Soft agree. I would not overthrow a small government for a friend. I dream of big adventures and being a hero someday. Hard agree. I feel happiest when I'm surrounded by my loved ones. Hard agree. I believe kindness and generosity will make the world prettier. Yes, I am honest. I honest and always tell the truth even when it's hard. Disagree. Well, no, not hard disagree, soft disagree. I believe there's no problem a big hug can't fix. Uh I will give it a soft agree, not a hard agree. I enjoy silly surprises and bring smiles to my friends. Hey, anything that comes out of my mouth is a silly surprise, am I right? I enjoy sharing my talents and helping my friends shine. Agree. I enjoy being part of a team and making others smile. Agree. I'm a dependable friend who's always there to help out. Disagree. Sometimes I'm flaky. I'm sorry. I'm full of energy and always bouncing with excitement. Agree. I believe friendship is a special kind of magic. Uh, disagree. I'm kidding. I would say agree. Sometimes you meet people. Sometimes people come into your life that are your friends that kind of change you forever. How is it 35 questions? Jesus Christ. I love reading books and learning new things every day. Agree. I love working hard and spending time with my family. Soft agree. I love throwing parties and making every pony laugh. I don't like parties, so disagree. I enjoy the outdoors and simple beauty. Soft disagree. I like going on small walks, but not like crazy stuff. I'm always ready for a big adventure or a fun challenge. Soft agree. I love moving fast and feeling the wind in my hair. Hard disagree. I enjoy peaceful moments surrounded by nature's beauty. Agree. I enjoy helping my friends solve problems with a smile. Soft agree, I guess agree, but I don't know how many problems you can solve with a smile. I enjoy showing off my skills and making every pony cheer. Disagree. Oh god, it said every pony. I believe every creature deserves love and kindness. Agree. I'm always ready to listen and offer a gentle hug. Uh, uh I like organizing things and making plans for fun adventures. Soft agree. I dream big and believe I can achieve anything. Hard agree. I find joy in job well done in a warm, cozy evening. Agree. I'm smart but brave. I'm small but brave, and I love helping my friends. Small agree. I adore animals and love taking care of them. I mean, I adore animals, but I don't like taking
You
care of
don't like
them.
taking care of them,
Yeah, yeah. I'm loyal agree. I feel happiness with everything around me sparkles. Glitter's hard to get out of things. Disagree. What the fuck? I'm not even one of the ponies. I'm fucking
yeah. It's fine.
Spike. I'm the fucking dragon. What the fuck?
Let's see. What were yours?
90% Spike, 85 shared 85% with
85%
Fluttershy.
Fluttershy, Twilight Sparkle, 75% Rarity, 55% Pinkie Pie, 55% Rainbow Dash, 45% Applejack. Spike is brave and loyal, a little dragon with a big heart. It's Twilight Sparkle's trusty assistant. He is always there to help his friends do his task, whether it's carrying books or delivering a message. Spike's playful spirit and warm smile adds a social spark to the group. He loves sharing a laugh or a silly joke. Despite his small size, he dreams big adventures of being a hero one day. He's always ready to step into courage. Spike is sweet, loyalty, and cheerful nature make him a little gem in the Equestria Circle.
Who did you get? Oh, the Jesus Christ. Oh my fucking. Hang on, open link. Fucking Twilight. No, Apple. What the fuck?
Yeah, Applejack and Fluttershy max, and then Twilight Sparkle almost max.
You're Applejack. You're Applejack maxing. Let me guess. The last thing is like, oh, you got one or more things that are pretty close to each other.
And it's like tied, yeah. You pair of two or more equally prominent matches. It's possible that you're an equal fit for all these matches. On the other hand, it's also possible to answer the question such a way you end up with results evenly throughout. Yep.
Anyway, this has been random. It has not been Random Fact Friday. Uh, this
This
has
has been us fucking around.
yeah, this has been us fucking around, taking different, uh, I guess personality quizzes. But yeah, tune in next time where we do something else. I guess. Oh god, this image is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. Sing it.
Trainer Spike of all things.
I mean, I don't.
Bye.
Bye.